Hey guys, happy Sunday, happy Sunday, happy Sunday to every one of you. Thank you guys for watching my video, for subscribing to my channel, for watching and for pressing the bell notification, for sharing, for pressing the like button. Thank you guys. Good morning, good afternoon, wherever you're watching this video from. I still remain your humble baby, your humble girl, your humble sister, whichever one you wish to call me. I am always at your service. Yes, guys, without wasting much of your time today we are going to be talking about fakeness in marriage. If not almost all marriage are not true. If not all, almost all are not true. Yes, I know most of you have been saying, what's wrong with her? Is she high? Is she drunk or something? And what are you saying? I love my husband. The husband is saying, I love my wife. Mine is genuine. This is that. Why not just listen and let's see whether it's true or it's a lie? So, first of all, we start with the men because the men are the head of the house. You don't like men. It doesn't come with men matter. No, I don't hate men. That is the truth. I only hate some kind of things that some of them are doing, not all. There are some good men out there. There are some genuine men. There are some lovable and responsible and respectable men out there. So, now let's start with the men. You know, many men these days, they have to work to get money to take care of their wife. I'm saying wife because I don't want to put in relationship because almost all relationships are fake. Yes, don't ask me why. We'll get to that. So marriage is what I'm talking about now, not relationship. Marriage, when you are married. The men are hard working. They want to take care of their wife. They want to take care of their children. They want to take care of everything around them. They want to prove to the woman that they can take care of them. They are not a liability. They are well to do. By this, they will work. It's either they are working normal or some. They will do rituals, fraud, arm robbing, kidnapping. Think of so many things just to prove to the woman that I can take care of you, you are loved by me, you are this, you are this. Is that a real life? No. By doing an arm robbing, by doing this, by doing that, by killing yourself to bring food to the home and all that. And another thing about the men. Yes, another thing is that you see them these days, even if, let me tell you something, you don't fake anything. Anything that come, let it come. Okay, now let me say that of the women before we go back, because today is both sides. I'm not doing one first and doing the other one. Now the women, I'm included. We women, tell me, what is real these days? All women want to be a slave queen. Everybody want to be a slave queen. Psychedelic woman, you want to be slim, no rubber, no this, eyelash, human hair. Everybody want to dress sexy. Your breast is always open. That is what is in evoke. Your shirt is always tear to almost your pants. That is what is in evoke, because those are the things your husband are looking. Because why? The men are running out. So every one of us want to keep our home. Yes, we want to keep our home by being slave queen, by being dressed, by being psychedelic, by being all these things. Because why? We want to keep our man. We want to keep our home. We want to belong. We want to be there. These are all fake life, not truth. We forget the things of God. Yes, you say, are you a pastor? Are you preaching? No, 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 no. See, let me tell you something. I've said it in almost all my videos. Everything we need in life is inside the Bible. No matter how you run, you find out that the thing that is still bringing that success, that grace, it's exactly what the Bible says. Yes. Perseverance, patience, love, endurance, submit. These, everything is still inside the Bible. And those are the things you will apply that will make your home actually work. Why am I saying this? Because I saw a lady in TikTok brought out a post. She was very, I don't know, some people, I don't want to say anything, you know, that all the women that are single, they brought it upon themselves, they don't have character, they don't have this, they don't have that, that is why they are single. It's not the men's fault. How can a woman be doing this? How can a woman be doing that? Oh, That adage that say in Proverbs 14 verse 1, wise women build their home and the foolish one pluck it out with their hand. You think God said it because of, if your husband pregnant 10 women, bear it. If your husband bringing 30 wife, bear it. If your husband is beating you, bear it. If your husband is not giving you money, bear it. If your husband is not paying your children's school fees, bear it. If your husband is not respecting you, bear it. Even if you don't want it to see your parents, bear it. Even if you think that is the reason why the Bible says so. The reason why the Bible says a wise woman build her home. Normally, women are not supposed to work in the olden days. That is why things are getting roughed and roughed these days. When a man give you money to go for shopping at home, maybe groceries or whatever, you don't spend all the money. As a woman, try and have a savings. Every month, if it is 50 naira, 100 naira, no matter how small, just be dumping it there as if nothing is happening, as if you don't even know if something is there. And find out one day that you are very, very broke and see how helpful that money will be. Women, if you don't know now, no. There are sometimes your husband will tap at you and say, hey, he will not even tap at you. You will be thinking, you will be, why are you bothered? What is the problem? And he will tell you, I did something I needed money for. Maybe money is not forthcoming or something. You'll be able to say, okay, even if you need 100,000, I will have 40, 30, 20, 50, or even the 100 to give to you. He will be shocked and surprised and say, where did you get this money? I've been saving. I have been saving. So that is the wise woman, not using all the money your husband gives to you after buying food or even manage to buy. You buy human hair, you buy eyelash, you buy earring, you want to look psychedelic, you want to look this. Then when your husband, they say when outside is pursuing somebody, you will see a house to enter. Or when house is pursuing somebody, you see outside to enter. When your husband, something is not happening, you don't have anybody to run to. Who will he run to? Your human hair that you are going to sell will not even reach 3/4 of the money you buy it, because it's a fairly used. Or your jewelries, apart from gold that is still valuable, sometimes it depreciates, but it will never be as other properties. So tell me, that is where a wise woman build her home. Save for the rainy day. Every day is not Christmas. That is why you get to see some women, when their husband, I see a woman, when the husband died, she don't even know where post office is to go and pay bills. She don't know how to do transfer. She don't know how to pay bills. She don't know how to do anything because the husband has been doing these things. Women. Now, let's go straight to the fake marriage I'm talking about so that I will not deviate. Now, you see, if a man give you sperm as a woman, sleep with you and release the sperm into you, the sperm is whitish or milk color, isn't it? Yes. And when you go for scan that you are pregnant after the sperm he has released in you, you go for scan that you are pregnant, what will you see in the ultrasound, in the scan? You see reddish something because of your eggs in your ovaries that you're supposed to menstruate with. It become red. The sperm did not miss. Red and white is which color? I know most of you don't know, it's orange. So it cannot miss to be like that, but rather it still remain that red. Now let me tell you something. For some months, like 3 to 4 months, anytime you go, you see that blood, but there's something pumping on it, especially those ones that are mothers. You see it pumping, which means there is heart, something is beating. After that blood has gathered to some extent, it will now start punching, bringing some caricature, some creature that you don't even know the name, some kind of thing that is not even pleasant to the eyes. You can't even look at it very well. What's this? What's that? You know, it's so ugly, so horrible, so terrified. Then gradually, you see it will be developing, till it developed to become full baby. Then you can see a child. You are so love it. You so love it. Now, the reason why I'm bringing this, you also know it. Why I use this illustration. You see, as a woman, when you are passing through those process of pregnancy, it's not easy. It's not lovable. It's not even what until you get to see your child. You understand? You are dizzy, you are down, you are not yourself. Sometimes you can't even brush your teeth, you can't eat good food, you can't even drink water. So many things are, terrified. And if you want to lie down, you put this side of your body, of your belly, on the bed. You are not comfortable, the baby is not comfortable. If you put this side, you are not comfortable, the baby is not comfortable. If you lie at the back, you are not comfortable, the baby is not comfortable. If you lie to your front, you are not comfortable, the baby is not comfortable. That is how husband and wife supposed to be. We pass through those uncomfortable times together. You don't leave it on one person. The child cannot be comfortable where you are not comfortable, because you need to be comfortable to make the child comfortable. You need not to be comfortable to make the child uncomfortable. I don't know if you are getting me. So you see, when they always blame woman, the woman is failed because they will listen. They will say your marriage failed because you don't dress well. You are too fat. You just gave birth and you start to born. You just leave yourself. Don't you look at your maid? They have 10 children. They have many children. You don't longer look sexy. You don't longer look this. You can't even make up. Leaving the house tattered. You do this. You do that. If I come, you always tie wrap on your chest. You can't wear sexy nightwear. You can't speak English. You can't go out with me. Shame will not allow me to take you out. Shame will not allow me. Listen, brother. As you are ashamed of me, that is how I'm ashamed of you. Have you seen some men with a pot belly? Hey, that when they want even, if they even want to sleep with you, their stomach will be bridging them from you. Their stomach will be bridging them from you. Before they do one, like who is going to die? And you are telling me that I brought out a child, a living soul for you, that I'm fat, that my stomach is big, that I'm not taking care of myself, that I'm not this, that I'm not that. And you want to put all the blame on me. You cannot dress well. You cannot do this. You cannot do that. Go and look at your mate. You don't look at your mate. You don't see your mate. You don't see how fit firm your mates are. How fit they are. You don't see your mate that are carrying 6-pack. That aside, this illustration I gave to you, the woman will manage it. The child will also manage, because the child, when it's growing, needs space to spread. You see, sometimes when he try to spread, it will hit you and it will draw its leg or his hand back. Try to spread, hit you, draw his leg and his hand back. So the time of trials and temptation in marriage. You are trying to give up. You say, because we are supposed to be together, because we are one thing, you draw back. Because I love her, because she loved me, because of our children, because we are one flesh, because we are supposed to be together forever. You see, when the child is stretched, you know that there's no way it draw it back, because he feels, or he or she feels they are hitting somebody off or hurting somebody, they will draw it back. So marriage is supposed to be. When you are doing something that is not right, draw back. Nobody's perfect. Yes, you might be doing something that is not right. For instance, if you are a man or you are a woman, you have pulled all your clothes, you want to commit adultery. You have pulled, the person have seen your nakedness. Maybe you have even do touch now just to enter a man, and you realize yourself, you can still wear your clothes and live. You have not committed the act. You have done so. They say, how many remain? You don't already don't know. Every other sin is outside your body, but that of fornication is inside. I said whether you are a man or a woman. I didn't say only man or only woman. You can still put on your clothes. You can still dress up and say, I'm not doing, and beg for forgiveness. That is the illustration I'm trying to say. You want to stretch out. You know you hit something. You hit somebody. It's not comfortable. You draw it back. You want to do this. It's not comfortable. You are willing to break up. The marriage is at the verge of breaking. You consider with so many things. Then finally, with this illustration I'm giving, after 9 months, it will not end there. Labor will come. Labor will come, whether 1 hour, 30 minutes, 3 hours, 6 hours, 10 hours, depends on how many hours labor you have. It is worse than the 9 months and all the uncomfortable, all the illustration I gave before. That labor, pain, that labor is worse than that. You still have to cross that bridge of being labored. It didn't end there. I hope you guys are following me. It didn't end there. You continue to start pushing. most of you men, because you the women, unless you are a doctor, you are a nurse, as a woman, that you can see these things. You that is carrying the pregnancy, that you want to bring forth the child, you can't see it. Did you see how rush the child is trying to come out? When he come out, he's looking everywhere, trying to cry. Because the child also needs freedom. He want to rush out, push out. He's trying to rush out. You see the force. When the child will turn you, he's the one, the child is the one pressurizing you, that the child will pressurizing you, because he want to come out, he want to break forth. That is where you see that it's not only we, that is you as the woman now, that is trying to bring out the child, that need the freedom. The child also need the freedom, exactly as a man and a woman. It's not only you, the man, that think you can go out and misbehave or do nonsense or need freedom. We, the women, we also need freedom. We also need it. We need freedom for ourselves. We need freedom too. We both need it. I just use this illustration to make it clear and so that we can understand. Okay, now, after all set have done, the labor pain, the pregnancy, you now give birth to the child successfully. What comes to you? Happiness, joy, jubilation, celebration, peace, love. You see, everybody wants come around a little baby. A newborn baby, everybody is always, oh, everybody want to carry, everybody is always love. Nobody just come and say, I hate this baby, unless you are a winch. Everybody like wherever there is a new baby. So also is when you are able to break forth those pains, trials, and temptation. In the time of trials, in the time of temptation, in the time of difficulties, in the time of lack, in the time of sorrow, if you are able to persevere together, the child did not persevere alone and leave the mother, or the mother did not persevere alone and leave the child. I hope you guys got my illustration. We both need it. Amos 2:3 say, can two work together without agreement? I just use this illustration to know that one cannot leave one. Even after the birth of the child, what happened is where there is sorrow or pains, or where you now see divorce coming, or separation or death, is when either the child dies or the mother dies. What happened? Sorrow everywhere, pains, destruction. So many things will turn out, things will not remain the same. So also marriage, when divorce come, when separation come, this is how we face it too. Don't look at makeup, don't look at dressing, don't look at the person is dancing or jubilating. There is pain. He said, a ant that is used to sugar, what is it looking for in bitter cola? When an ant is used to sugar, can it stay with bitter cola? No. So this illustration is what I just want to use to illustrate to you that marriage does not fail or based on one person. Marriage is for the both of us. It's for two, a man and a woman. I say the two of them will come together in Genesis 1:24 and become one flesh. He said, for this reason, a man shall leave his mother and his father. And you see men these days, they run to their father and their mother, and they will tell you, the woman, is it every day you go to your father's house? Did they not know I married you? Did they not know this? No. So you see, when you guys break forth, after the baby has come, jubilation, happiness, celebration, does the mother be separate from the baby without death or something? No. The mother will continue breastfeeding, nurturing the baby, make the baby to start sitting, the baby will start crying, the baby will now start walking, the baby will be given formal education before he go to school and other things, speaking and other things, till the baby become somebody that can stand on his or her own. So also our marriage. You don't just marry and dump the woman. As I'll be giving this illustration. You don't just marry and say, I don't marry you. Now you know how you want to do this house. I don't marry you. Now you know as you want to build the home. If you the home stand up, now your hand it. If you not stand up, now your hand it. No. After even you gave birth, after the trials and temptation, you still breastfeed. You still nurture the child. The child is always with you. The child is always with you. When the child is crying, you make sure the child is calm. When the child is happy, you make sure the child is there. When the child is hungry, you make sure you give food. When the child is, when the diapers is why you change different things. Please, if we work as a team, You know, you know why I'm saying this illustration. You know, most men, they just tell you, I had a friend. This one not somebody told me. Or maybe somebody not tell somebody. No. My friend, close friend. She married this man the very night of their marriage. You want me to marry you? This man has immediately started dating this girl. Of course, nobody's a saint. No, nobody see you in your father's house. The girl, the man is a jando. He was looking for a girl, and they brought this girl. And he says going to the girl. Say, okay, I'm going home. He said no. He has to follow the girl home, pledge to the parents, and say, please, oh, I want to marry her. Let her stay with me and all these things. First year, second year, like that. So when eventually say, you have already pledged, you carry your mother and your family and say you want to marry this girl. When he eventually married this girl, the night of their marriage, thank God, the night of their marriage, he told this girl, you want me to marry you? That is how this girl, the man married her and started maltreating her. And with such a marriage fail, you now say the woman is, she was just there for the money, she was just there for this, she was just there for that. No. You know the only true marriage, I just gave this illustration, you know the only true marriage that we ever had and we still ever had. It is way far before all these BS of a thing begin to come out. You used to use cream, whether you are dark before you become fair. You used to carve your hair to the extent that the shape that will give your hair, any eye will see you are, the person blind, you now put sunshade or any shade. Then you now wear pencil trouser. You open your button, reach here, come put necklace, come, you dress lovely. And the women, you now wear wig, you make up, eyelash, everything, you go pimp pan, even your nyash, everything they go arrange, carry half cup bra, arrange and like say, something never touch your breast before. Hand never even touch, and not talk or say they don't even suck. Go arrange and you go peperepe, you go arrange and you go tight up, you go look sexy. Even if you reach as everything else sago. You know the time that we really have true love. You see, in the olden days, these days, I will say it. These days, first of all, if we want to marry, we look at their background, financial background, educational background, marital background, family background. Is the mother divorced? Is the father marrying two wives? Do they have step siblings? Are they educated? Are they rich? Are they people of substance? Are they noble people? Are they in a... They now look at these things. Likewise the men, likewise the women. We check these things. If the mother is divorced, maybe she will not stay in her husband's house. If the mother is the one controlling her father, maybe she can control me too. If the father is a wife beater or a home breaker, or the man is an abandon, he abandoned his family. We check these things. We don't carry microscope now for marriage. They check. As people, they watch people whom, they watch people destiny, they watch people marriage. Now what they do these days. Olden days, you don't even know the family you are going. He said that we have been greeted. I'm not there in this village or the next neighboring village. Let me give them art. You don't get to know the woman before you marry. They only show you this is your wife. You go and be. You don't know anything about her. No carving. Sometimes she's granny pepper. You just walk. This is my wife, or you be shy. Sometimes the man is steering wood. You are there. He's packing sweat in his hand in the farm, cultivating or tearing firewood, or cutting a timber, all those things, without no carving of head. You just see the person the way the person are. Without not even money. Who if you buy bicycle that time, Oga? You understand? Without say you not look and say how many car he ride, or what papa get, or let's say you want marry a young way picking or oba picking, or all those things. Now you can't think of those things. So those are the time. You go to waka for street, your man send you message, you just jam your boyfriend. You go to waka, they go, your man send you message, now make those people wey start to dey do boyfriend and girlfriend, sorry say I don't change to PJ, for streets, when they are vulnerable, they don't know anything, they are not even ashamed of themselves, they are just free. When those kind of people break up, it used to pain me, because we have seen ourselves. Even sometimes they start seeing our nakedness. We start seeing each other nakedness before we even start dating. You already know this person already know you, there's nothing to hide. Before you now started dating, then And we used to bath outside, used to do all those things, play osiwe, play boju boju, all those things together. But these days, we carve it. If a woman want to go and see a guy now, you go pimp. You want me look down on me. You don't want me see me way. You go to the extent you even borrow. You go even borrow human hair, borrow cloth, borrow earring, borrow motor, borrow anything, borrow. Even transport fare when you want to go there, you go borrow. You go borrow. Just because you want to impress the man. Now Uber go drop me. Not be keke go drop me. Not be bike go drop me. Now better car go carry me. Like seriously. How come I can't put you for house tomorrow? Now you know so you be chingba. He can't put you for house tomorrow. Now you say, he not give me money. He not do this. So when you don't already present yourself as a living sacrifice, holy and acceptable, you don't already present yourself as everything, and you not expect. So with the fake can this, the faking is too much. I want to impress my husband to be looking at me. My husband want to impress me that I can take care of me or my children. Or he's too perfect for me. You know, they respect me. You know, like, you know how many women will they die for me because you carve BS, you carry BS. You don't carve your hair now. So please and please, let's stop fake. Almost all marriage, or if not all. I had a woman once said, this one is not somebody told me, in my front, she was talking to her friend. My husband has never before my husband wake up, I have waken up, dress up. My husband has never seen my real face except with makeup. I have to look nice and beautiful. You just get that time to wake up in the morning, madam. Come make up. A woman you be. A woman you be. Just because you don't want to make your husband see your real face. You don't want to make your husband see your real face. Odogu. So guys, I don't know what you think. You can write your comment on the comment section. If you want to give me a call, if you want to send me a message, whichever one, please like my video, share, subscribe, and press the bell notification so that you'll be notified whenever I upload a new video. Thank you guys. See you in my next video. Bye. I love you guys. Happy Sunday.